The 20s. The 20s is this stage of life where you're no longer a kid and you're still transitioning into becoming a full adult. It comes with a bunch of emotions like fear, stress, anxiousness, but I consider that it also has some joy in it. And because of this constant fear, we do not get to enjoy our lives when we are in our 20s. So, if you have ever felt lost, if you've ever felt that you're not doing anything with your life, probably it's because you are missing to organize and to provide your life with valuable experiences. Okay? So, I'm not saying that this is a correct way we must leave this stage. I mean, I'm still figuring it out myself, but I can assure you that these things that I have implemented in my life have really represented a difference. And the first thing that I would like to talk about is the importance of work. I know that some of us do not have this need to work per se because we depend on our parents, or we think that school takes a lot of our time, that we have plenty of time to work when we grow older. But have you ever considered that there is a difference between knowledge and skills? So you can't deny that school gives us a lot of valuable contents, okay, that will be useful. They definitely will be useful for us and enriching, but there are other things that work gives us, like experience, skills, that will not only help us becoming wiser adults, but also provide us with more confidence in ourselves. Working is not easy. I don't know anyone who works because they love to work, okay? But we cannot overlook the fact that work provides you with independence and life skills that will make you a wiser person. For instance, when I entered my first job, I realized that I knew anything about it. I was scared and frightened, and when I wanted to get help, people wouldn't help me. So I ended up figuring things out myself, which made me a stronger person and wiser because I realized how other people behaved in a totally different environment than in school. When you get your first job, you'll understand the importance of your own time because you'll be so tired that you will not take for granted time. And this means that you probably will take different decisions. Probably you won't want to spend all weekend drunk, or spend all weekend playing video games because you know that you're busy during the week. Probably you will want to rest. Probably you will want to do more relaxing activities that actually contribute to your life. And I'm not saying that going to the club is like a terrible thing you shouldn't do at 22. Nah, I mean, you can do whatever you want at your 20s. You're young, you're full of passion and courage that we probably won't have when we grow older, but still you have to think about this stage as a sponge where you will absorb everything that surrounds you, and work will give you these life skills that basically will help you to survive in hard contexts, because we do not know what will happen in the future. And if now, right now, you can prepare yourself with experience, why not to do it? A second factor for this is independence. So when we depend on our parents, we also carry their fears and their restrictions. For instance, my mom, she is scared of traveling. And when I suggested traveling on my own, she freaked out. She told me it was extremely dangerous and that there was no purpose in it. So working gave me the opportunity to prove myself that traveling would actually give me new experiences and knowledge that I wasn't going to obtain inside a classroom. And that also showed my mom how intelligent and how capable I was of earning my own money and proving myself that I was capable of it. If one day you do not find a job that is related to what you studied at college, you'll probably be enriched by these life skills that will help you to survive. Keep learning, okay? Keep learning even after finishing college, even after finishing your courses, even when you feel like there's nothing else to learn. There's always plenty of information out there, and you do not have an excuse to not learn it. Okay, we have different platforms that are completely free. We have e-learning, we have courses, and learning never stops. What impedes you to learn something from a complete different field? Like if you're studying medicine, why can not you learn something about literature or even another language? This is super important, learning another language. So I can't tell you how my life changed after learning different languages. It opened my perspective of life, because you're not just learning how to communicate, but you're learning also a different culture, and that comes with friends, that comes with opportunities that you had never dreamt about before. And I know that probably you might think that you're too old for learning a new language, that children might acquire it faster, but that's a myth. That's a myth. Like a full grown up can learn a language in less time than a child. 2 3 years depending on the language, right? But 2 or 3 years, for instance, for English is totally achievable. And you see how these will change your life, because learning another language gave me the opportunity to make friends from all around the world, which takes us to traveling. Traveling is outstanding. Traveling is something unimaginable. When you travel, not only do you discover new environments, but also you rediscover yourself. When you travel, you're able to prove to yourself that you are capable of doing unimaginable things. There are plenty of affordable accommodations and different styles of traveling that will allow you to do it even if you do not have a big budget. I have a lot of friends who have an outstanding English level, and they have never been to a different country because they tell me the same, Renata, I do not have money. They have jobs, but probably their priorities are mundane. Why would you buy the latest iPhone or the latest sneakers to prove to society that you can afford them? Why aren't you right now in another country, even in another state? Why aren't you living your life? What kind of stories are you gonna tell to your grandchildren or to your friends or family members? You're gonna be so boring, because when you were 20, you wasted all your money buying things that you do not have right now as an adult and do not have life experiences. That is really sad. That's really sad. Get out from your comfort zone. Your brain wants to keep you safe. Your brain will never tell you, like, okay, go out, experience, live. No, your brain wants to keep you safe, and it will tell you, stay home, chill, go out every weekend and then come back home, get back to your routine, go to school. No, experience new things. Set as a goal that you want to go to a different place, and that will keep you motivated to do unimaginable stuff like working and studying at the same time. Routines are vital right now. Doing exercise, eating healthy, getting up early, going to bed at a specific time. Routines are vital right now, because you are a sponge. You're still shaping yourself. And if you do not set boundaries to yourself, what kind of adult you think you'll become? Discipline will take you to finish all your projects. It will allow you to trust in yourself, because if you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow and the day after, and then the day after arrives and you're like, okay, so today I don't want to go because I'm too tired. You're proving to yourself that you cannot trust in you. You're proving that the promises that you make are worth nothing. And that will directly influence your self perception. For instance, if you tell yourself, okay, I want to start with my routine, I will go to the gym 6 times per week, and then I will run at night, and then I will read, and I will also study, and I will work. Probably you are not used to setting routines and you're overloading them, and that makes them unachievable. But if you start with small steps, so you're still steps, you're still moving. So I really recommend you to set routines and something that works for you. Personalize it. If painting makes you happy, then make sure to implement painting into your routine. If talking with your friends at night makes you happy, then make sure to include it at least 2 times per week. Routines are not something that will end someday, they are long lasting and they will help you to become a wiser adult, as I've been telling you. So yeah, that would be all for today. I hope you liked this video. I was really looking forward to doing it all week, and I made my notes, and I'm still like missing some things that I want to share, but I'll probably do that in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.